I really want to show you places that are pertinent to the actor's journey. However, I could not resist the Arch, Washington Square Park. My earliest memory of being here at Washington Square Park, I was 3 years old, and my brother and I it was snowing, and my father took my brother and I on a red plastic sled and pulled us all around the park, and I will never forget that memory of being pulled by my father around Washington Square Park. But the reason why I wanted to stop in here really quickly is because although it doesn't necessarily pertain to acting, it does pertain to the journey. When I was a young teenager, I was a breakdancer, and we used to breakdance here in the fountain. When I was a kid, we used to swim there when I was really young. But when I was a teenager, when I was 15 years old, we would breakdance here for money. And it wasn't an actor's job, but it was a street performer. And there's so much that you get when I think about it. So much that I learned, and so much that I grew from that experience of having to perform for people as a street performer, as a breakdancer, right here at Washington Square Park. That's the fountain. That I even mentioned on one of the talk shows that I was here. Charlie Barnett, there was a comedian named Charlie Barnett that used to climb that tree, and he used to yell "Showtime," and we would always trade the crowd. So he would perform, then he would give us the crowd, so we would break dance in that circle. And then when we were done breakdance and he was done eating Chinese food, he would come back and take the crowd that was already warmed up. And I remember there was one kid that he brought and he introduced, and that was Dave Chappelle. And the industry is such that you would think that we crossed paths, but we never did. Obviously, I'm more of a hate to say maybe withdrawn actor. I don't get out much, but still, that's pretty profound. But that's where I used to breakdance, right there. So although it's not part of the actor's journey, it does represent a moment that it represented the need to perform, and it represented the willingness to be a street performer and perform and then take my hat off and ask for change.